All right, welcome to the Business Sales Accelerator Academy. I'm really excited about being here today. Today, we're going to be talking about keeping things simple because in network marketing, I'm going to tell you right now, in the network marketing industry, I talk to a lot of people. I talk to a lot of the owners. I talk to a lot of the people that have been in network marketing for 30, 40 years. And I talk to them and they tell me all the same thing. They say right now, it is so confusing in the direct sales or in the network marketing space that a lot of people just don't know what to do. And so I'm saying, yeah, you're right. It is confusing. They need to keep it simple, and we don't know how to do that. A lot of people just aren't figuring it out. And so what's happening is the industry is getting worse in certain areas. It's getting worse. Some people it's getting better for because they've learned some strategies, which I'm going to talk about in a minute. But for most, it's not getting better. It's getting worse. And let me explain why. Because see, 70 years ago, network marketing has been proven. It's been proven for over the last 70 years. There's big companies out there that have created systems on how to build this business, how to build this industry. Just like the franchise model has a proven system. The TV infomercial industry has a proven system. You know, every industry, once they prove a system that works, it can be replicated and duplicated. Well, the same in network marketing. It's been proven. It's been duplicated for years and years and years. And now things have changed in the last 10 years. The last 10 years, the internet and social media has changed the game. It's changed it a lot. And there's things like online marketing. And there's so many different types of tools that you can use in network marketing. So let me give you an example. There's email marketing. There's social media marketing. There's platforms. There's sales funnels. There's digital business cards. There's websites and text message marketing and voice broadcasting and message bots. And I mean, there's so many different tools out there. People are like, well, which one do I use? Which one should I use in my business? How do I use them? You see, because what I'm finding is that a lot of people are just confused because there's so much noise. There's so much stuff going on in the industry. And I'm telling you, I talk to people every day. I go networking twice or 2 or 3 times a week. And then I talk to a lot of people on Facebook and on LinkedIn and stuff like that. And the biggest thing is confusion. Now, you got to think about yourself right now. Are you a little bit confused about which tools to use, which social media platforms to use, how to use them, how to generate business from them? Think about that right now while you're watching this message right now. That probably is you. And so a lot of people are confused. Here's why, because every day, as soon as you hop on Facebook, you're being bombarded and sold with new tools or systems. I mean, it's unbelievable. Every day that someone's trying to tell you their way of doing the business, that their way is the right way. I watched something last night on my phone. It was unbelievable. I had never seen anything like this before. I got a text message from someone on Facebook saying how they have a sales funnel system that's going to teach you how to build your business and help you build $1 million business. And then I said, well, let me click into it and see what it's all about. I always like to see what's going on out there. I clicked in, I opted in for it, and then it gave me another video sales page. I watched the video sales page. Then it gave me another sales page. And this was by far the longest sales page I've ever seen. I mean, I literally scrolled through it for about a 15-minute drive on my way home. That's how long that sales page was. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe that it took this long. I'm thinking, what is the heck going to be the price of this product if you got to sell it this long? And I was like, what the heck is going on here? By the time it got done, it was a $29 product, $29 a month. And I was like, wow, they got to sell all that for a $29 a month product. And I said, well, here's why, because I can guarantee you, I buy that $29 product, they're going to upsell me to the next thing, then upsell me to the next thing, then upsell me to the next thing. It's just a continuous upsell. And all it was talking about was lead generation. And I was like, wow, what deception. What deception. Now, did this person use that exact system to build their business? Heck no. I know these people. I even know some of the people that did the training. And some of the people, they didn't build their business that way. They sell that product right now. It's a product that they sell. It's a system that they sell. They probably don't even build a network marketing business anymore. They sell the system of building a network marketing business. In network marketing, that's what's going on right now. There's so many people selling unduplicatable systems that don't duplicate, that don't let you grow your business. And I got sick of it. I said, you know, I'm tired of this. Because I bought system after system trying to use some of these systems. I said, you know what? I'm getting it back into business and I'm going to teach people to do it the right way. I'm going to help them put a good system in place that really works, that duplicates, that I don't have to sell them a bunch of books and tapes and seminars and workshops. I'm going to do it the right way. So let me tell you another thing about network marketing. Network marketing is a process. The sales business is a process, just like any other business. It's a process. Give an example. Let me show you what network marketing isn't so you can understand how this works. Let's imagine you decided you were going to run TV ads, okay? Let's say you had a big budget and you're going to run TV advertising to run your network marketing business, because you can do that. You can run an ad on TV, right? So let's say you did that. And you ran that ad and you got a whole flood of inbound calls because your ad worked. So you had a bunch of inbound calls coming in and you had 500, 1,000 inbound calls coming in. But let's say you didn't have the money to put an infrastructure or a system in place to answer those calls and to be able to duplicate that system, to be able to get those sales made and get those customers handled. Well, two things are going to happen. One, you're going to waste all your money and spend so much money on these advertising and not produce a result, because the key to marketing is ROI, return on investment. So if you invest all this money on TV advertising and it doesn't work because you can't make the sales because you don't have the infrastructure, then it was stupid to run the advertising. Did it generate a lot of leads? Yes, it did. But can you use them? No, because you don't have the infrastructure to handle them. Or let's just say you did have an infrastructure. Let's say you had a bunch of salespeople that were going to answer the calls, but none of them were trained on what to say and how to say it to answer the calls. They didn't know how to overcome the objection. They didn't know how to make the close. They didn't know how to do the work. So if they didn't know how to do that and you had all these calls coming in, would it be beneficial? No, it would be stupid. It would be a waste of money, because you spend all that money generating all these leads, but you're not competent and confident in what to do with the leads when you got them. It's kind of like the lottery syndrome. See, people that win the lottery go broke in 2 or 3 years. Why? Because they didn't know how to earn the money. They didn't know how to get it. The same thing in network marketing or any business. If you open up a franchise, let's say you have no experience in running a franchise, no experience, but the franchise is proven and they allow you to give you their $1 million for their McDonald's. But you've never run a business. You don't know how to run employees. You don't know how to do advertising and get customers in the door. You don't know how to run a management staff. You don't know how to hire. You don't know how to do any of that stuff. But you had $1 million. You went and bought a McDonald's. You think you're going to be successful. No, just because you bought the system don't make you successful. You better know how to manage people. You better have experience in that. You better have experience in knowing how to get people to work and get people to do what they do, know how to hire and fire. There's a system to running McDonald's. Not just buying it is what's going to do for you. So that's a lot of people, these guys out here that are selling all this junk. Well, let me rephrase it. Selling all this information. It's not junk. It's actually good information, to say the truth. In itself, the material is good. The material that they sell is good material. It probably does work. The challenge is it's not duplicatable, because you cannot duplicate it. Even if you did it and you got all these people to sign up, you might get a lot of customers. You might get a lot of distributors. But guess what? They're going to quit as fast as they join. Here's why. Because they can't run ads like that. They may not have a business, a system in place for it. They can't do the training. They don't know how to do the training for it. So they can't duplicate what you did. And network marketing is the system of duplication. See, if you have a bunch of landing pages, do the same thing. You have a bunch of sales funnels. You buy sales funnels from people, and you do the same thing. If you buy text message marketing systems, and you do the same thing, no matter what it is, if you buy all these systems and you're not competent and confident on what to say and how to say it, no matter how good the system is, the people are going to quit. It's not going to work for you long term, because you don't have a duplicatable system in place to manage it. So it's so important. So another thing I want to share is that people aren't trained on what to say and how to say it in the field. That's the reason why they're not having the success they want. Because there's certain skill sets it takes to build a network marketing business. There's certain skill sets. And if you do that, and you do some marketing systems, and you do all these lead generation stuff, and these Facebook ads, by the way, be careful doing Facebook ads for network marketing, because Facebook will shut your account down. By the way, if they don't tell you that, and I'm letting you know right now, they'll shut your account down. They even shut one of my accounts down in the past because of that exact thing. And I wasn't even in network marketing doing it. It was just close. It said network marketing. So you got to be careful. So here's the reason why you want to be careful of all those systems. 3 reasons why. Well, actually 4 reasons. Number 1, when the people, let's say you do these marketing systems, you get 100 people, 200 people in, and you're fired up. You made some money your first 1 or 2 months. Here's the question. Do they have the same marketing system you do to be able to duplicate it? The answer is no, most of the time. So if that's the case, over time, they're going to quit and fall out of the business. Number 2, do they know how to build a team? Do they know how to duplicate a team of people? Do they know how to take the words and go build a business doing it? The answer is no. If that's the case, they're going to quit. The 3rd reason, do they know how to sell your products and services? If they join your business because of some advertisement or some Facebook marketing campaign or some LinkedIn marketing campaign, you get all these people in, and you get all, and what you could get in, don't get me wrong, the systems will work. They'll sign up a bunch of people. But the question is, do you have a system in place to train all those people how to sell your products and services? Most of the time, the answer is going to be no. And then what's going to happen is those people are going to quit your business. You might make a bunch of money your first 1 or 2 or 3 months, but after that, you're going to have a bunch of dead people, and you're going to be starting it all over again. And then the 4th thing, which is the most important. Remember, we're in the business of network marketing. People buy people, not products and services. So here's the 4th reason, is that are they loyal to you? See, when people join your network marketing business, it's because they're loyal to you. They're loyal to the person who referred them to the program. But if you do it from an infomercial or an ad or some Facebook ads or something like that, there's no loyalty. So when the next ad comes that looks good and the next shiny object comes, they're going to jump ship and go to that company. That's why people are jumping from company to company. I hear people, I talk to them, they say, oh yeah, I'm in 5 network marketing businesses. It's like 5 network marketing businesses, how much money are you making in any of them? You ask them the question, they ain't making a dime in any of them. Because you got to focus on one. You got to get one down. You got to be a master at one. So what ends up happening is that people quit the business and they quit your downline, and then they go badmouth the industry and say network marketing doesn't work. See, that's not what it takes to build a network marketing business. I'm going to give you what has been proven over the last 7 years to build a network marketing business. And I'm going to show you where some of those tools and some of those platforms and stuff, how they fit into network marketing. Because they do fit in. Just like infomercials fit in. Radio marketing fits in. There's a lot of different things that you can do that fits in, but they're not network marketing. Don't let anybody deceive you. Say, don't talk to your friends and family. No, what they should be saying is, here's the way you talk to your friends and family. See, they're not teaching you how to do it. They're trying to make it seem like it's a bad thing. You ask the most successful network marketers in the business. I bet you a lot of them have a lot of their friends and family in the business at some point, because they've learned how to speak to them properly. It's not that it's bad to do it. It's just when you're brand new, you don't know what to say or how to say it. So you say the wrong thing and you run them off. That's all it is. So let me tell you what it is to take, what it takes to make it in this business, what the steps are. There's a 10-step pattern for success. There's 10 steps of what it takes to build this business. Just like in radio, there's things you got to do in the radio to prepare for your radio to make your radio station work. If you're in internet marketing, there's certain things you got to do to make your internet marketing work. If you want a franchise, there's certain things you got to do to make your franchise business work. And there's certain things you got to have in place to make your network marketing business work. And the big leaders all figure it out over time. What I'm doing is I'm giving it to you day one, so you don't have to figure it out. So get your pen and paper out. I'm going to give you the exact steps. Step 1 is you have to define your dreams and get a burning desire to achieve them. You got to know exactly why you're here and where you're going. You got to know exactly the reason why you're building your business. Excuse me, I had to get some water there. You need to know why you're building your business. What is your dream? Why are you doing what you're doing? See, that's so important. You got to define your dreams and get a burning desire to achieve them. And we go through a whole process of how to do that. Step 2, you got to make some commitments. In the business of network marketing, people jump ship. They jump into your team. They jump into your downline quickly. They jump into your organization fast because it was easy for them to get in. They got in from an ad, they were hyped in, they got motivated from something, they get in it. But they don't make a commitment to building the business. They are interested in building the business. When I work with someone, whether if it's coaching one-on-one, whether if they do some marketing services with me, or if they jump into the academy, I work with people that are committed. People that are committed like Nigel. Nigel's committed to building his business. He's not interested in building his business. He is committed to building his business. And that's why I'm committed to Nigel. The Facebook Live just went off for some reason. I'm gonna see if I can turn it back on real quick. But Nigel is committed to building his business. He's not interested in doing it. He's committed 100%. And that's why I'm 100% committed to him, because he's made a decision to build this business. And so it's so important that you make commitments and you get your team to make commitments. You get people that are, that say they want to do it, you get them to commit. And that's why I work with those people. That's why people that come to the academy that call me, I'm willing to pick up my phone anytime because I know they're committed. And I don't care who you are. I don't care what company you're in and what product you offer. I'm committed. The third thing is that they got to use the product. A person has to become a product of the product. You got to use your product. You got to believe in what you sell, your product line. Now, let me just tell you really quick, your number one product line is your business opportunity. That's the number one product line that you sell when you go out there marketing your business, is your product line, is your opportunity to make money. And so you got to know that product line. You got to know how to help people make money. But you also got to be committed to using your product line as well. Number 4 is you have to generate leads. Lead generation is the single most important thing you got to know how to do when it comes to the money-making activities, because if you're out of leads, you're out of business. Now, let me show you how the social media falls into this lead generation. See, lead generation, you can do social media to generate leads. You can do Facebook, LinkedIn. I generate leads all the time on Facebook. That's why I do all these recordings. These recordings, yes, it's great that you guys are live on here, and I appreciate you guys coming and support, but that's not why I do it. You know why I do it? Because I put it on YouTube, and then I do watch parties all around the country. I do watch parties almost 24 hours a day because I have them running when I'm sleeping. And guess what it's doing? It's generating leads. It's building relationships. I'm meeting people all throughout Facebook, even when I'm not working, because it is one video. And that's the technique I teach you how to do this. See, it's so important that's lead generation. That's how you generate the lead. Also, friends and family is a lead generation system when you know what to say and how to say it. People are afraid to talk to their friends and family because they don't know what to say. They say the wrong things and they run them off. When you learn what to say and how to say it, you learn how to say it properly, then people will be attracted to you. And that's what we teach. The next thing is podcasts or networking groups, or doing paid ads, or doing Facebook marketing, or doing content marketing like videos and audios and blogging and stuff like that. All that is called under the lead generation system. But let me tell you the deception. A lot of these people out there selling online marketing systems, selling funnels, selling Facebook ads, selling all this stuff, selling this big hype. Guess what they're selling you? Selling you a bag of goods. All that is lead generation. They can't tell you what to say and how to say it. Do you know that copywriting is one of the most expensive parts of doing online marketing? Copywriting. You know why? Because that's the right words to say and how to say it to convert. Lead generation is easy to do. If you just can put out a good ad. Sometimes you can do a stupid video that's a cat video and generate leads. I mean, you can do dumb things and generate leads. You can stand on your head and do a presentation and people will come watch it. You can generate leads in many different ways. But how do you convert that into profit? That's called copywriting. That's learning the right words to say and how do you say it. Ask any of those people that are selling you these bag of goods, these funnels and all this stuff. Ask them, are they going to help you with copywriting? That's the question you should be asking. Oh, no, we don't do any copywriting because this reason, that reason. Yeah, because copywriting, it takes a skill set. It takes a professional. It takes a person that's done it for years. And it takes a lot of testing and trial and error. For copywriting, lead generation is pretty simple. I can give you a funnel. As a matter of fact, inside the academy, we give you sales funnels for free. We have email marketing training for free. We have that stuff in there for free. Why? Because we know that's not what you need. I don't even talk about that right up front. You need it later on down the road, but not when you're new. Not when you're just getting your business off the ground. You don't need all that stuff. You need the skills of what to say and how to say it. So that's the third thing. Those are the three. Those three are what I would call foundation. Generating leads, defining your dream, getting a burning desire, and making some commitments, and using a product. That's foundation. Now we're going through what's called the 7 money-making activities. The first one is you got to generate leads. The second one is you got to convert leads into prospects. Leads into prospects. A lead is simply name and contact information. A prospect is someone you've spoken to or communicated with that is open to learning more about what you do. So your job as a professional is to convert leads to prospects. So even if you do this social media marketing and all this Facebook ads and all this stuff, if you do all that stuff, you still got to convert them to a prospect. Now, the way you do that is the best way to do it is using some of the tools I use, which is called an audio business card, an opener, and an inviting script. It's a written formula that I teach. You can use that in person, you can use that on the phone, you can use that live when I go to events. I do this all the time. That's called generate the lead, convert the lead to a prospect, and invite, and show up the plan. It's a 4-step process. So that's one way. But there's other ways. Text message marketing converts leads to prospects. Digital business cards converts leads to prospects. Sales funnels they convert leads to prospects. Voice broadcasting connects. I'm sorry, I keep saying the word connects. Converts leads into prospects. So there's multiple ways to do that. But none of those, again, in itself is network marketing. That's just a sales process. You understand? But the most important sales process you have to learn is how to use the right words to say to get people to want to do business with you. Because once you learn those words, you can put them on Facebook, you can put them on LinkedIn, you can do them on Twitter, you can do them in different methods. But if you don't know the right words to say or how to say it, no matter what system someone sells you, it's not going to work. I know that because I spent tens of thousands of dollars trying to figure it out. So that's the 4th thing, or that's the 5th step of the 10 steps. The 6th step is called you have to invite. You got to know how to invite people to see what you do. Now, there's 3 parts to the invitation. You got to know how to invite. You got to know how to get people to say yes and show up. It's a 3-part process. You know how to invite, get them to say yes, I'll come, and actually show up to the event. That's a process. That's a skill set. That's a strategy on how to do that. Inside the academy, we go through that. But it's very important to have an 80 to 90% show ratio. 80 to 90% of the people I invite to see what I do actually show up. Why? Because I've mastered how to do it. It's a system, no different than anything else. The next thing, the next step, the 7th step that you have to master is you got to show the plan. You got to be effective at showing the plan. Now, let me give you the definition of showing the plan. Showing the plan is when you are talking to someone who's not in the business about the business with the intent to get them in the business. It's when you're showing the plan. It's when you are talking to someone who's not in the business about the business with the intent to get them in the business. So that's your goal, is you have to show the plan. Now, there's many different ways to show the plan. One is by video. Let me just preface this by saying this up front. You need to make sure that the way you show the plan is in the most duplicatable way possible. The most duplicatable way possible. Because if you show the plan in an unduplicatable way, it's not going to grow because your people aren't going to be able to do it. So it's so important that you show it in a duplicatable way. So here's a couple duplicatable ways. Number 1 would be a video. Showing a video, pushing the play button with someone is the most duplicatable way to show the plan. Even if it's on a laptop or an iPad, or if it's on your phone, showing the plan in a duplicatable way is the most important one. The second way could be on a webinar, like what I'm doing right now. This is showing the plan. I'm actually showing the plan for the academy right now, and it's on a webinar. That's another way to show the plan. And so the one thing about showing the plan is you want to do it in a way that it doesn't require you, because you are not duplicatable. You and yourself are not duplicatable. People can't be you. And if they think they have to be you, they have to be as good as you are, they're not going to be able to duplicate. They're not going to grow. So you want to make sure you show the plan in the most duplicatable way possible. The next thing, step 8, is you got to follow up, you got to close and ask for the money. Now, not a lot of you have all heard the saying, the fortune's in the follow-up, right? Sure you've all heard that? Well, that's a lie. Fortune's not in the follow-up, you guys. Fortune's in the closing and asking for the money. See, because when I talk to network marketing distributors, they follow up and follow up and follow up and follow up all the time. But they still don't make any money in their business. Why? because they haven't learned how to close and ask for the order. That's the step you have to learn. And inside the academy, we go through a very specific technique on how to do it. The last business I was in cost $20,000 a sale. I would meet someone today and I would convert that into a sale within 24 hours with a $20,000 product. There's very few of us out here in the United States or that in the world of network marketing that has ever converted a sale for $20,000 on a one-call close like that. Very few people have ever done that. And I'm one of them that taught a lot of those people that do it. So I took that same system, I bottled it, made it simple, and put it inside the academy so you can learn the exact same process for your product that doesn't cost $20,000. The ninth step that you have to master is you got to know how to get your new distributors started correctly. See, because when you bring people into the business, there's two ways to get them started. You can get them started right, or you can get them started wrong. And most people get people started wrong. Here's what get them started wrong looks like. You enroll them into the business and you say, okay, here's the business, here's the compensation plan, here's your back office, and here's some products. Start using the products and everything. Make a list of everybody you know and call your friends and family and tell them to come to the meeting. All right, talk to you later, I gotta go. And then you go talk to someone else. Sound familiar? Yeah, that's called the Get It Started Wrong program. That's how most people do it. They get people started incorrectly. So the Get It Started Right program is you put them through a system. And in the academy, we have the exact system to get a person started right, and it's called the fast track training. When you get a new person in the business, you don't have to train them at all. All you do is push the play button and let me train them. I will teach your people exactly what to do and how to do it so you don't have to. All you have to do is plug them into the training. And that's why I got big leaders right now. I got big leaders. I got owners of network marketing companies right now working with me. Why? Because they've been frustrated with why they got so high of turnover. Why so many people join the business and quit? It's because they don't have a duplicatable system, one, or they let everybody in their organization create their own system. So they got too many training systems, and it's confusing. In this system, you have one voice, me, nobody else. You don't have 20 people teaching you. You don't have upsells selling you different this and different that and different types of scripts and this and that. No, you got one person teaching you the exact process of what it takes to build this business. So getting your distributor started right is number 9. In my opinion, this is the biggest missed step in network marketing. How to get your new distributor started right. And then the 10th system is you have to plug them into a duplicatable training system. You want to plug them into your training system. You want to plug them into your Super Saturdays, your weekend events, all those types of things. That's part of your training system. And I teach you how to edify and get people to the events. Because I can tell you right now up front, who's going to be the biggest in any network marketing business. Right now, I don't care what company you're in, I can tell you who will be the biggest distributor in your company. Here's who it's going to be. Number 1, it's going to be the people with the most trained team. The people that have the most people that are trained on those 10 or those 7 money-making activities, but the 10 steps for success. The more people you have trained at the 10 steps of success, the more likely you are to be a 6-figure income earner or 7-figure income earner. So the person who has the most people trained. The second thing is going to be the most people that have the most people that attend major events, like your Super Saturdays or your conventions and stuff like that. Whoever has the most people there, because their belief is going to get raised to the point because they're going to see all these people walking across stage. That's who's going to be the biggest in business, because you got people plugged into your system. And I become your system. So that's what I do for you. I become that training system. So what I'm going to do right now, I'm going to show something. I'm going to share with you my screen. I'm going to show you the actual system I'm talking about so you can understand what it is. This is the Business Sales Accelerator Academy. Now, one of the things I want to tell you right up front is something that's super important. I have to say this. I say this a lot because a lot of people really don't get this premise, is that if you want to duplicate your team, the first thing you have to do is understand this principle. The way you bring a person into the business is the way they perceive they're going to have to build the business. By the way, if you're on Facebook Live, you can't see my screen, but just listen to the words I'm saying. If the way you bring a person into the business is the way they perceive they're going to have to build the business. So important. So you must have a duplicatable system. because whatever you do has to be duplicatable. And so the Business Sales Accelerator Academy is the foundation of your training system. Like I say every week, that if you go open a franchise, when you buy a franchise, you get three things. You get a sign or their logo, you get the opportunity to go sell sandwiches or hamburgers, and you get a training system. The training system is the foundation of the franchise. Well, Business Sales Accelerator Academy is the foundation of your business. So you can now have one system to be able to train everyone on your team. I have a guy that I just talked to a lady today. She has a huge organization around the country, and she's looking at putting everyone in her team in here. I talked to another one in Australia. She built a network marketing business with over 200,000 people in the organization. And she said, Stephen, I get what you're doing. I love it. I intend on putting everybody on my team in your company. Why? Because it's a duplicatable system, because she doesn't have to do the training now. She can have me do all the training for her. So these are all the things that you get in the training. The first thing we go over is the mindset, because you got to have the right mindset to build a network marketing business. Your thinking is the key. Let me say this statement. This is a bold statement. 90% of network marketing is mental. 10% is physical. Physically, what you do, it doesn't take much. You meet someone, you invite them to see what you do, you show them the plan, and you ask for a credit card, you sign them up. That's really all you physically have to do. There's not a lot of physical work. But mentally, it's a mental game, and people neg themselves out. They get talked out of it. They get the shiny object syndrome. They get stuff thrown at them every day. They're off on this path. They're off on that path. They're doing this type of system. They're buying this program. I mean, they're all over the place. It's a mind game. Teaching you how to stay focused is half my battle with people. How to stay focused on the right activity. So we go through that. And then I also teach you things about building your foundation, how to build your foundation. We talk about the correct money-making activities. We talk about overcoming fear and anxiety. Now, this is big. If you have fear in your life, maybe you're afraid, maybe you have insecurities about talking with people, or you have insecurity of talking in groups and stuff like that. I go through a whole process of just how to overcome fear. By the time you're done with that section alone, you should be a different person. Then we go through lead generation and networking skills. We go through inviting skills and how to invite people to see what you do. We talk about how to promote to events. Like I said, the biggest person is going to be the person with the biggest team at events. So I'm going to teach you how to promote to events. You're going to learn the closing skills of how I close the $20,000 on a one-call close. I'm going to give you the exact formula of how to do it. You're going to learn how to get your new distributor started fast and how to get them to take action now. You're going to learn a referral system, and most importantly, you're going to learn how to keep yourself accountable. All that is inside the academy, and I'll tell you right up front, there's no big charge. I'm just telling you, for the people that are new to this, there's no big fee for my academy. It's $20. It's for a workbook. That's it. Oh, by the way, let me tell you another thing you get in the academy. You get 2 weekly webinars, Tuesday and Thursday. Like this is the second one. I did one on Tuesday as well. These are recorded, and you get access to them. In addition to that, we're going to be doing what's called a daily activity team. I'm going to be doing daily activity coaching every week, every day of the week for 5 days for 15 minutes, just to help you guys stay focused on the right activity. And you get personal assistance from me. So if you ever need some assistance or you have a question or something, you can call me and I can answer that question for you. And I can lead you back to the training, lead you back to the system. So you get personal assistance from me. So in other words, I want to be your personal mentor. I'm going to personally help you grow and become the next success story in your business. So here's how it works. You go to the Academy, a Business Sales Accelerator Academy. And when you join, you want to go ahead and join here, and then you're going to order the workbook. So let me just show you this real quick. I want to show you the actual website. Let me show you the website itself. Let me show you what it looks like. Okay, so this is the actual live website. So when you go here, you click that, you can read all about it and everything. And then once you're inside, you have all the classes. So the classes are all recorded so that you can get spaced repetition. In network marketing, the biggest key is spaced repetition. You got to be able to listen to it over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. So we record it. So this is that fast track training I was telling you. You want to go through that fast track training, and that gives you an overview of pretty much everything at the academy. But it's an overview. It doesn't give you all the details. But then you have the gold membership, gold 1 through 7. And this shows you inside there, we're going through the workbook. And if you notice these people over here, these people all paid well over $1,000 to get in the training. You guys are getting it for a workbook for 20 bucks. That's it. There's no monthly fee. There's no fee for my coaching. I'm giving it away because I want to make sure you guys have the training, and there's no more excuses. No more excuses of why you can't build this business. Everything is right here at your fingertips. And you can go through it at your pace. And they're broken down in about 30-minute increments so you can go through it at your speed. And then down here, I created the same training in audio forms. So now you can just listen to it. So while you're out and about and you're out there networking or whatever, you can listen to it on audio so you can get the skill sets memorized and learn them. In addition to that, so this is the Academy. By the way, if you have a testimonial or something, you can put it right in here and I'll get that testimonial. That would be great. So that's the Academy. The last thing is I want to tell you is our mobile marketing app. I created a mobile app for you, so now you can listen to it on the go. The way you get to the mobile app, you can text the word, the number 64600, and the word is mentor, and you can download that right on your smartphone. But let me show you what's in here. If you want to talk to me, you got my phone number right there. You have my email address right there. You have my appointment calendar right here. Now, think about this. What trainer in the world would give you access to them 24/7 at any time? What trainer would do that? Here's the answer. None of them would. None of them would. But I do. Why? Because I care. I'm here for you guys. I want to help you in this business. I want to help you grow your business. And so because of that, I will absolutely give you my information so you can learn this information. Also, you can share this card with your team. Here's the number. Here's the word mentor. You can share it with your team. You can put their number right in here, in this information right here, and guess what? The card will go right out to them. You can share it with them. And so then your team can actually have the same digital business card that you do. You can actually show the video, the actual training. You can go into the training right here on the card. You can log in and listen to all the training right here, or you can sign up your team right here on the card. See, what I did is I made it about as dummy-proof and simple as possible. By the way, this training that I do, every single one of these trainings are recorded, and they're right here. You can go and listen to the back trainings and learn them from here as well. And then, of course, there's other services stuff I do, but don't worry about any of that. You need the training right now. You need to get focused on the training. So all of that is available to you and at no additional cost. That's all included in the Academy when you go in and join the workbook, get the workbook. So that's all you do is you join the Academy, you get yourself a workbook. There's over 50 hours of training inside the Academy, over 30-hour library. You get the mobile app, you get the email list building training, you get lead magnets and headline training. That's all included in the program. So when you join, the first thing you want to do is you want to go and watch the fast track training. The fast track training is for two things. One, if you're brand new, it'll help you get off to a fast start. If you have people on your team, you get them signed up in the Academy, get them to buy the workbook, and then you guys go through the fast track training together. It'll get all of you off to a fast start. Then you want to get your team. If you're, let's say you're seasoned and you've done this a while, then you can actually do it again and go back through the fast track training. Then we also have the goal setting training. You want to go in and look at the goal setting, print out the document, and then start going through the goal setting system. And that'll help you set up your goals. So here's the next step, you guys. It's really simple. Set up your membership. Do that right now. Let me tell you why you better do it now, in my opinion. Because if you don't do it now, you say, oh, I'll do it later. I'm busy. I'll do it. You know what'll happen? You'll get busy. Someone will try to say something else, and you'll forget. You know, the killer of dreams is tomorrow. Tomorrow is the killer of success for entrepreneurs. I'll do it tomorrow. I'll do it tomorrow. I'll get around to it. I'll get to it tomorrow. I'll get to it next day. I'll get to it. It's always going to be getting to it. Don't get to it. Go do it right now. Don't delay. You have a $20 investment in yourself. If you don't think this training is worth $20, then shame on you. I don't know how you can even assume that. This call alone is worth $20. I'm gonna tell you right now, get on this Academy. You have a lifetime training with me. You get access to me. I'm here for you guys. I'm in the field. I'm not a trainer that's sitting on a stage telling you what to do while I push a button, an email button, send it out to my database and fill my events. It's not me. I don't have a database of millions of people that I just send out stuff and then sell you books and tapes and trainings and systems and tools. No, I'm actually in the field. I go networking every day. As a matter of fact, I'm going networking tonight again for my third time this week. I build my business just like you do. And so that's how I can teach you. I'm qualified to teach you what's working in the market today. And I'm committed to helping you do it. That's why I made a decision to become the mentor of the masses. I am the mentor for the masses, and I will help you. My business is your business. You know, if you become successful and you make 100 people on your team, you get 1,000 people on your team, that's great. Then I'll make some money. But until then, you know what? I got to work. I got to work for my money just like you do. You know why I did that? I could go sell $10,000, $20,000 coaching packages all the time. You know, I take on 1 or 2 coaching clients a month. That's about it. But you know what? I don't do that no more like I used to. You know why? I said, I need to become just like you. I need to be out there in the field getting my hands dirty just like you. I need to be actually talking to people and doing the business just like you. I need to be marketing the business and sharing this message just like you. So I can teach you how to do it. I can't teach you how to do it if I'm not doing it. So that's why I did it. How many other trainers do that? Go find another coach that's actually selling training that are actually doing what they teach. See, most of them just teach it. I actually live it every day. So that's why I'm qualified to help you build this business. So I hope you guys take advantage of this. And here's why I'm so passionate about this, you guys. You guys gotta understand my heart, why I'm doing this. I run an online ministry. I teach over 500 pastors in India and Africa the Word of God. We have over 200 orphans that I give money to. They don't give to me. I don't collect any tithe from anybody in our ministry. We give tithe to them. And then, you know, people that are my clients sometimes donate, or, you know, people I meet donate to our ministry and stuff. But most of the money that comes from this academy, that $20, that's where it goes. It doesn't go to buy me big fancy houses. You'll never see me driving in a big car. You'll never see a jet in my picture. You'll never see a Rolls Royce in my picture. Are those things important to some people? Sure they are. Not to me. You know what's important to me? People. I love people and use money. Where a lot of people use money and use people and love money and use people to get it. You know, I don't do that. I love the people. And so my whole mindset is this. This is my conviction, and this is my commitment to you, is that if you build the people will build the business, the nation, and the world. So I hope you guys come on board the Academy. I hope this made sense for you. Hope you're fired up about it. And I would love to hear from you. If you have more than 5 people on your team, and whether they're building business or not, maybe they're stagnant, call me. I'll do what's called a launch party with you, a launch call, and I'll help you reignite those people and get them back building the business again. I'm committed to you. One-on-one time with you to help you grow this business. Again, thank you so much for being here, you guys. I look forward to talking to you next week. This training will be on our YouTube channel. You can go check that out. And again, I appreciate your time. Have a great day, everyone.
Thanks, Stephen.
You're welcome.